What's up, guys, and welcome to One Battle After Another review. This might be film of the year. I mean, it's my personal film of the year. It was absolutely incredible. Paul Thomas Anderson is such a goated director. I'm mad at myself for not seeing all of his films, dude. I think I'm gonna do a Paul Thomas Anderson tier list and watch all of his films. This movie convinced me of that. I mean, Boogie Nights, There Will Be Blood, Punch Drunk Love. The dude just has bangers. He doesn't come out often, but when he does, it fucking hits, dude. Not only the story was interesting and it felt so original, the acting in it was some of the best acting I've seen in a while. Not just from the main character, but from the entire ensemble. With Leo, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, dude, it was just packed to the gills. Can we just talk about Sean Penn for a second? This man is a chameleon. I'm convinced. His character in this film, Lockjaw, he plays this ferocious general that is just after Leo and his daughter. Sometimes his acting would come off a little overboard and be a little comedic, but it didn't bother me at all.
You like black girls? I love them. I love them.
Because it still felt like he was playing that character, like that character would say that in that moment. Benicio del Toro was him, AKA seasoned Brad Pitt. Thank you, Sensei, for your performance. Had the shortest amount of time on screen and just killed every second. It was so impactful, just an incredible actor. And the young girl that played Leo's daughter, Chase Infinity. She hasn't done much, but goddammit, she's going places. Leo, Tiana Taylor, Regina Hall, they're a part of this militia group, wants to disrupt the establishment, cause chaos. You know, a big fuck you to the man. And that was pretty much like the whole first act of this film. You're getting all the context as to why, you know, there's that huge time skip. And now they're on the run, and hence we have our film. Now the film is almost 3 hours long, and it does feel long, but the pacing felt great, if that makes sense. You're intrigued the entire time. You're not looking at your watch waiting for the film to end. This is just one of those films where the characters aren't just talking, they're dueling with their words, with silence, with eye contact. And Paul Thomas Anderson does this thing with the camera where it feels alive. It's not shaky cam, it's not like an action cam. It's more like a ghost that's there to observe the trauma that's taking place. The cinematography was so beautiful and such awesome and visceral shots. And the film somehow felt political without shoving the whole political jargon down your throat, making you feel like it's just a political film. The movie felt like it was about conflict and the after dealings of conflict, the aftermath. The vibe of this film, very much so to me, felt like a Safdie Brothers film, where like here are the actors and then the people around them just felt like real people they grabbed off of the street to be in the movie, but they fit so perfectly in the film. If you were to read what's happening in this film on paper, you would just think too much is happening in this film. It's just too much. It's not gonna work. But he makes it work. And I think it goes back to the pacing and allowing the patience for the scene to take place and for things to flesh out. And it's just one of those times where a long film and slower pacing just works for the film, like a Denis Villeneuve film, Arrival, Dune, what have you. The movie is much so about conflict, but not just externally, it's the internal conflict in so many different ways that all these characters are displaying on screen. This shit was a pure cinema, dude. Again, it's always exciting to get a film from one of these legendary directors because you know it's just gonna hit. This is not a popcorn movie. This is a stare at the ceiling and think about your life after the movie type of movie. I give this movie a Leo whistle out of 10. Not really, I give it like a 9.2 out of 10. It loses a little bit because my soul needs a nap now, dude. And it was just a little, it was kind of long. But it worked. It worked. I just had to have an intermission halfway through the film. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you in the next one. So take care now, and bye-bye then. Ta-ta.